And welcome back to my channel. I'm going to start off by applying some Rapid Brow to my brows just to help let them grow a bit more better than usual. And next I'm going to try some primer. This is the KIKO Skin Tone Primer in Peach. It's really good for skin that's going to be a little bit more dreary and grey tones. Just helps bring that colour a little bit more better than normal. This is a 24-hour cream. It's a moisturiser that's for day and night. It's amazing. It has seaweed in it, which is really good for kind of soothing and revitalising the skin, but it also has a resurrection plant in it, which helps keep that hydration going all day long. This is a really lovely thick cream. I find it's very, very good for anyone who's got quite dry skin, but also if you are oily, it's definitely recommended to use as well. So this next up is the CC Blur by KIKO. This stuff is amazing. I can definitely say it's the dupe for the Professional by Benefit. If not, it's a lot better, I find. What this does is fill in any kind of fine lines, any like kind of pores, anything that's really going to kind of settle makeup in, and it just kind of makes your skin very much, as it says, blurred out. So kind of gives you that real good plain base ready for your application. These are amazing. So this is the Cream Crush pots. Very similar to the MAC Painterly pots or the paint pots, and these are fantastic. The pigments on these are amazing. I cannot describe how amazing these are. I have been using them every single day, but I'm just going to apply this darker tone colour into the crease. Now the great thing about these, for anyone who's not really a mad person into makeup and doesn't really know the techniques, these are really, really easy to use. You can play about with them so much. They're really blendable, they're really smooth, and plus you can just slap them on with no faffing like this and still look good and kind of get away with it. So they are fantastic products, but they are so high pigmented, it is unbelievable. But this colour is a lovely colour. It's slightly shimmery, quite a sort of deep dark tone plum, and I'm applying this into the crease area and also a little bit onto the edge of the lid. And this is just going to be like a transition colour, if anything, ready for our purple that we're going to apply on later. I'm going back in and out with those brushes, blending out the edges, kind of making it more smooth. Because it is cream, it's so much easier to work with. I definitely recommend these for anyone who doesn't want to faff with makeup, or maybe for also more so much girls that are a lot younger, that are just starting off in makeup. These are fantastic. We do quite a big range in KIKO, and I definitely recommend looking into them. The great thing also with these cream crushes is that you can layer them. So if you pop this on, you can add more colour on top to enhance it as well. So this colour is next up is a very vibrant, deep, I'd say deep purple if anything. It's a very good purple for anyone who's got brown, blue or green eyes. To be honest, it suits everyone, but it depends whether you want to go for that really bright look. Now I'm applying this onto the lids, and what also I'm doing is blending it into the crease line, just because I want to make sure it transitions out as smoothly as possible and gives that really good smooth transition all the way through to the dark colour. I'm just keep applying the colour as much as I want. You can give a sheer coverage or you can go fully in. Now this is my favourite product, and we were sold out of this really quickly. It's the Glitter Liner by KIKO, and this is a fantastic dupe for the Urban Decay liners. I believe this is under that £8 figure, so it's a lovely, lovely liner. I cannot stress how amazing this stuff is. So I'm applying this onto the lids. Nothing faffy about this, just going to pop it on, give it a bit more of a glamorous look. And you can pop this also as a liner, but I like to kind of play about with it. So I'm going to pop it into the inner corners of my eyes just to brighten my look up. Now this is one of my ultimate, excuse the use of word because it is an ultimate pen. This is one of my ultimate favourite pens to use. I love using this purely for the inside of my eye because you can create that really sharp, narrow line work that you want with your eyeliner. So I find it more difficult to use it for the outer edge or the flicks, but for now I'm going to show you how it applies. Sadly, this pen is actually running out. I've been using it so much recently that it's starting to lose a little bit more product than normal. So I will be going over this once I've applied it with one of my NYC's, I think, NYC's eyeliners, just to kind of fill in the kind of gaps that might be a little bit less black than normal. And yeah, no, this pen is amazing. I do swear by this one. It is a lovely, lovely nib. The great thing about these felt nibs is that they don't really lose their shape. They don't kind of fall apart. So they still give you that really sharp line. Now this is the KIKO Unlimited foundation. It's one of many different foundations that we supply, but this is one of my favourite ones. I can definitely say it's a dupe for the MAC Studio Sculpt. It's a very much a high coverage foundation. It's really good for all day use, for weddings, for anything you're going to have. Well, for any kind of use of foundation you want for all day pretty much. But I'm applying that with my beauty blender, and I'm going in with a concealer. Now, I haven't found my perfect concealer in KIKO yet, and it's more so much I haven't really kind of had time to find one. So I am cheating a little bit and using my Urban Decay one, but this is my holy grail foundation. No, this is my holy grail concealer. So to be honest, unless I find one by KIKO, it's going to have to be Urban Decay until I find the perfect replacement for this one. But I'm applying this in all the areas that needed, and I'm using also afterwards the beauty blender by Real Techniques to kind of blend it all in and making sure it looks really, really sharp. Bit of a heads up though, these beauty blenders at the moment in Superdrug, you get 2 of these by Real Techniques for £6 at the moment. So if you're looking for more or stocking up like what I'm doing, then crack on and head towards your local Superdrug and have a little look as well. But I'm just going in and blending in the areas. I always try and highlight my chin for some reason, and I think it's quite common for ladies, is that we always get a little bit more red around our chin area. Obviously, time of the month, Ant Flow likes to make a big appearance, and of course we get much more of a red chin than normal. But I tend to also put this concealer up on top of my head just to kind of make my face a little bit more glowy, in a sense that my forehead is a bit more kind of highlighted as well. But yeah, going in with this beauty blender, I really do like these beauty blenders, to be fair. I don't know if I prefer it to the real actual beauty blenders, but they're both equally good and they both have great benefits. So it's just a personal preference of what you feel suits your makeup to the beauty blenders itself. So to be honest, for the price it is, it's a very, very good dupe for the beauty blender, but also as well, it's still a fantastic one to use even if you don't have the other ones to hand anyway. So next up I'm going to go in with my powders. Now I never used to, but I have loved using this, especially for when I'm at work and I'm obviously wearing makeup all day. I need to obviously show a good impression. This is the Soft Focus Compact powder. You can use it wet and dry, but this is what I do with this powder, is I pack on and lock in all of the kind of wet foundation I've applied and just kind of give an all over matte look, which I like sometimes. It's good to have that. Next up, this is the Soft Light. So it's not a focus, it's a soft light powder. Now this is going to be going underneath my eyes to set my concealer, and then I'm going straight into my highlighter. So this is actually one from the Christmas collection. It might not be in stock anymore, but we're having something in very soon. It is a cream highlighter by KIKO and it's lovely. Of course, can't be going without my classic, the Balm highlighter, so that has to be done. And of course, we want to make sure that our bottom lash line is continued with the colours. So just going back in with those 2 paint pots and making sure that they are also lined on the bottom as well. Haven't got mascara yet to find one in black, but I am going to show you this mascara. This is actually our colour mascaras and they stay on all day. They build up beautifully. You don't have to kind of faff around and wait for it to dry. It builds up really nicely and it's in a lovely purple. So this is one of our products. I probably showed this before in either a favourite or possibly a tutorial, but this is the KIKO Brow Sculpt Brush Pen. This is fantastic for really, really quick brows, for something if you want to use, if you don't want to faff around with a pencil and go really detailed. It's very similar to the Tom Ford, I believe, eyebrow pencil or pen, we should say. It's kind of that kind of triangle shaped nib that creates a really easy application. Now this is going to be using for my sculpting. I'm actually going for a very much darker powder. So this is actually a face powder, but in a much more darker tone. This is a soft light again, so it's very, very light powder, nothing too heavy. But I'm using this to contour and sculpt my face because I find it's a really good, fantastic way of using a product that really isn't just for one thing, it's for many things, and it creates a really nice finish. Plus powders aren't always going to be that orangey, so this is a fantastic colour really for giving that sculpt look. But I'm just going in and sculpting all the areas I need, using my beauty blender to correct anything that I do need, and of course I'm going back in to load up more of that purple on there. And last of all, I don't have a blusher, but I am using one of my own for now until I find the one I really, really want, because trust me, brand new store, we've run out of everything, so I'm making sure that I'm going to choose the best time to get my blusher. This is my ultimate favourite colour at the moment. Fantastic dupe for the MAC Teddy lipstick, and this is in number 13. This is the Unlimited Stylo, and they are quite creamy to apply, but they also settle matte. And I didn't realise that I have my lashes stuck to my shirt. But I'm applying my classic lashes by Primer Lashes in Valencia, and that is the look. I hope you guys have enjoyed and have a lovely day. Bye!